Welcome back. You're watching Headlines Now. In what could have been a court scene straight out of Vijay's movie Tamiran, a customer will now be paid 1,000 rupees as compensation by a restaurant in the city after it failed to return 75 paisa as the balance. Is this a strong indication of consumer rights activism in Tamil Nadu? Peer Mohammed finds out.
Sundar, a resident of T Nagar, had to face humiliation when he demanded that Balaji Foods, a restaurant, should pay back 75 paise in balance on his bill. But the restaurant instead rounded off the cost of sambar, vadai and dosai to Rs 35 and refused to pay him. After the Chennai South District Consumer Court dismissed this case, Sundar got justice from the State Commission.
Deficiency in service என்றது நம்ம சட்டத்தின் ரீதியா நம்ம டெண்டர் எக்ஸாக்ட் சேஞ்ச் அந்த இது கொடுக்குறது ரொம்ப சட்டத்தின் ரொம்ப நுணுக்கமாக இருக்குது. அதை ப்ரூஃப் பண்ணுறது எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ் பண்ணுறது கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமாக இருக்குது. ஏன்னா பில்ஸ் வந்து நம்ம எதுவும் ப்ராப்பராக நம்ம பில் வாங்குறதில்ல. அப்படி பில்லு கொடுத்தாலும் அது ஒரு மொட்டையான ஒரு லெட்டராக இருக்குது.
The State Commission described the case as deficiency of service and asked the restaurant to pay back 72 paisa as balance along with the compensation for causing mental agony.
That people are extremely nice in this city. They are courteous, they are hospitable and very quick in learning. So whenever you point out anything, generally you don't get an opportunity. But in exceptional case, even if you point it out, they will not hesitate to correct it immediately.
As long as consumers assert their rights, the service providers will be under pressure to be honest. In Chennai with Peer Mohammed, Nitila, NDTV Hindu.
On to another top story tonight, another shocking case of student suicide in the city. A final year engineering student killed himself in the VRs today allegedly because he was harassed by his professors for not having enough attendance at college. The boy from Pallava Engineering College in Arakonam is an orphan and was staying with his sister and uncle in the city. His friends and relatives have registered a case against one of the teachers at the college and his body has been moved to the government general hospital. A friend of the victim, Ganesh, joined us and narrated the incident.
This boy, Chandrasekhar, fourth year student of computer science, he had a ego problem with his professor actually, by name Mr. Natarajan. And it was going on for a long time, for almost 3 to 4 months, and it took a very ugly shape last week where the boy's sister had gone to the college and pleaded with the management that to stop this. There were situations where he was asked to sit in the department and the classes would go on, he would be marked absent, and even if he attended classes he would be marked absent, and this led to a situation where the professor would say that quoting that this treatment would be meted out if anybody tries to act smart or something like that. Taken down by this boy was actually very down, and the family members were talking to him even yesterday. And it was very late that we left this fellow yesterday, and we all returned back. And by 2:15 or something in the night, I get a phone call that he has committed suicide with a suicide note to his uncle, saying that, "Uncle, you have struggled a lot to get me educated, but I'm unable to fulfill your dreams. But there are lots of people struggling like me. So I hope God will restore peace for them at least." But he's no more now, and nothing can be done.
Right, for more on that, we're now joined by Mr. Shankar. He's a counselor with Sneha, which is a suicide helpline center. He joins us from our studio at Mount Road. So if you can hear me, the academic pressure is just getting too high for the students. We just heard the victim's friend narrating the events which have been happening over the past few weeks at that college. Where are we really heading, especially with such cases coming together every week? Every other week we see such cases coming up.
Yeah, it's very true, sir. The pressure for the students nowadays is very high, and the students are having self-pressure as well as peer pressure, parental pressures and other environmental pressures. The students have to perform very well, and they are not able to cope. At some point of time, they are not able to cope with those pressures, and they don't know how to cope with these pressures.
Right, sir. But who would you really hold responsible for this? This kind of pressure really isn't something which students have to go through necessarily if they have to make it big. I mean, or have a normal life. Who do you really hold responsible for these kind of incidents?
See, it's not actually being responsible. Maybe the students have to learn a lot of coping skills to overcome these pressures. When they are able to learn a lot of new things, they should also be told how to cope with life situations when they have high stressful moments in their life.
Right, but where do the students go? I mean, whom should they approach even in case they have no idea how to deal with problems? All colleges and schools in other countries have a full-time dedicated counselor. Sadly, very few colleges in our country have full-time counselors. Do you think there is somewhere a deep void which the students face? They don't really understand where to go when they are faced with major problems.
Yeah, very true. So when students have these pressures, it is better they talk it out to their close friends or relatives, whoever they feel comfortable and whom they can have trust in them. They can talk to their friends or relatives, or in worst case, if they don't have anybody else to talk to, they can call Sneha and they can talk to us in total confidence. Sneha is a very dedicated helpline working 24 hours, and anybody can reach out through telephone, or they can come in person also, or they can email to us also.
Right, so you're talking about these helplines and friends and family, but don't you think the professors and teachers also need to get a lot of training in dealing with students? I mean, sometimes it's a lot of the responsibility lies with the teachers, and lots of mistakes also happen on their end.
Maybe the teachers can get themselves identified with signs of suicides or signs of depression, where the teachers can pick up people who are having high stressful moments and can talk to these students and find some time to talk to these students and find out if they have stressful moments and make them talk about their innermost feelings to them.
Right, sir. Thanks a lot for joining us on the headlines now tonight. We really hope that situation gets better for these students and they're able to cope up with their problems in the best manner. Time to take a short break. On the other side, actor Shreya Saran is back, and this time she does a Priyanka Chopra in her next film. Find out more on the other side.